Hello and welcome to another West March Guys live stream. I'm your DM tonight, and this is my lovely cast and crew. Welcome.
Woo!
Glad to have all of you joining us this evening. We'll get right to it after a quick. We are still sponsored by McCarthy Farms, and anything that these guys
This
hold up,
carrot stick.
beautiful. So last we left off, you guys had made your way to Port Royal to stock up after tiptoeing your way out of well, let's call it the funeral procession for the massacre that you guys were a part of, not wanting to deal with the emotional knife twisting that probably occur. You guys said your goodbyes and headed right back to Port Royal to retrieve your ship, where you found out that everything was all safe and sound. Little Bite protected it, apparently. Murdered half of us, 10 guys, to keep the ship safe until Talon and Etrian arrived. But you guys were able to take some downtime in Port Royal, restock some things, and then you guys, well, sorry, at the end of that week, you guys decided that it probably would be wise to try and sell some information to the Iron family. So you traveled topside, met with Strix, who was in a bad place when you met her, but happy that you guys were making progress, and you we stone cold haggled your way to 10 grand as the price for this information after you guys would transcribe that book into another book to give to them so that they could keep it for their own records and resources and whatnot. But after you guys had done that, you were on your way back to the ship and ready to leave. And on the way, you were rudely interrupted by some fairly well equipped assassins, who told you that there was a high price on all of your heads. You guys made decent work. I almost got you with a crit in the beginning, but then Zilch decided to say fuck you and stun everything. But you guys left them in the streets, saw that there was a weird reception from the guards as they kind of looked at the bodies and then ran. But you guys made your way to the ship and then bounced because clearly Port Royal / Fontinos isn't where you want to go. And you stuck the front of your ship due west, and you head towards the last X that you know of, at the very tippy top of a large T-shaped island known as Urathe. And we pick up with you guys are now on the ship. Let's see how fast the trip will be. Ooh, that's not great. So the conditions getting to Urathe are going to be very shitty. It's going to take the better part of a week, with nonstop rains, choppy waters, having to turn yourselves around after a really bad storm. But you guys will, in the middle of it, every once in a while, be able to get some downtime. What are you guys going to do with your downtime now that you're on the ship and you're headed towards the X? Clementine, let's start with you.
God. It's been how long? So long.
It has been a
long.
while. You kind of been in the background for a lot of this. Did you go to Aspaya?
Zest did. I don't remember.
All right. So you probably would have witnessed, whether you remember it or not.
We do not find Oliver this time.
That's fine. Sorry, I was getting distracted.
Less than a 90.
Yeah.
I had to check if it was a 20 or a
Oh, so I forgot to remind you. I might as well just do it now. I have figured out where he is, so you can stop rolling.
Oh, okay.
I've figured out exactly where he ended up. So I mean, if you'd like, I mean, I'm removing if you want to make it a random, I can change a few things about it to make it fit like in.
No. If there's a storyline to how we find Oliver or
Okay.
his remains, um, then that's fine.
All right, cool. So, um, on your way, you were able to watch Little Bite massacre these guys and kind of just like,
Provide lots of words of encouragement. I'm sure I've knitted her a lovely scarf at this point.
yeah, she tears it up and then plays with the string and
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
coughs it up later.
Oh, it comes out her butthole. That's gross.
Clementine, I need you to help.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely some bonding with the cat. So on that experience, she's going to continue her silver sneakers program, working towards athletics. I have no idea how many weeks I would have at this point. Um,
You have to go back to the Excel sheet.
yeah, I'll have to look at that and I'll know how many weeks of that I have. Um, other than that, has Gar Brooks returned to the ship? Would she have met Gar yet?
Well, Gar was gonna go to the Esfaya, but now that the ship's all the way over there, can you roll me another D4?
D4.
And this time it's just gonna lock onto the ship.
Oh, nat 4.
Okay, all right. So it's gonna be another 4 weeks.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So basically we reset the Gar clock.
Yeah, well, you changed cities and now you're like days away from the city that if he's following the trail, you'll have to stop for a little bit for him to catch up.
He also has to realize you're a different character.
Yeah, well, I guess he's going after Zest too. It's not Clementine.
Well, that's what I was asking. Like, would Clem have met Gar yet at this point? But
No, not yet.
yeah. So I guess then just working on my fitness and probably definitely getting those steps in. Trying to keep up with LB, while everybody's been off.
Great, more noise. That's fantastic. All right, cool. Sheila.
I'm dying. I've been working on acrobatics because I still need to get fit.
Okay. How are
So-
you? How are you, very large, beefy girl, doing acrobatics on a ship?
Pilates with Clem trying to help her.
Okay, all right, that's fair. That's fair. Trying to limber up, that's okay. I thought you were gonna be swinging around, and I was like, dude, it's raining, it's slippery.
Maybe we do some Pilates together. You know.
Yeah. Some
Little
hot
Tai
yoga,
Chi.
some hot yoga and below deck.
I was purely curious about how you were doing it. All right, cool. So you can work on your acrobatics, and then I believe that's it because you're on the ship. So Finn.
Finn is going to work on his stealth, and this would give me proficiency.
Hey, look at that. You'll need it.
I would say he probably used that week that we were in Port Royal to continue stealthing around that house or that guard shack.
Staking out the where the money is.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I will say that roll an investigation check real quick.
I would say more just like memorizing everyone's schedules.
Yeah, that's fine.
17.
That's good. Good natural was sucked. You notice that there is also from where your first ingress and how far you got, you would understand that there is also probably a shorter backdoor entrance that you could that could possibly be another way in or out in like case you get caught or something.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you just find out that there's two ways in and out of the and you obviously can start clocking people's schedules.
Nice.
All right, nice. Utag.
Utag would like to start working on a new feat if that's possible.
Okay.
He'd like to start working on Mage Slayer.
Ooh, hold on. Can you read that one for me?
You have practiced techniques useful in melee combat against spellcasters. Gain the following benefit. When a creature within 5 feet of you casts a spell, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that creature. When you damage a creature that is concentrating on a spell, that creature has disadvantage on one saving throw it makes to maintain control of its concentration. You have advantage on saving throws against spells cast by creatures within 5 feet of you.
Okay. I'll have to figure out how long it's going to take.
Okay.
I will.
I think
Everyone,
Joe said it was 25 weeks or 20 weeks or something
it's
for a
expertise.
feat.
It's expertise.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
make sense. Yeah. So then, yeah, you can absolutely then, if because that does kind of ring a bell.
Yeah.
You can mark off your first week towards that.
Okay.
You will have to pull like one of the mages aside and like practice.
Okay.
Or like maybe start to study with them and start to figure out like what to look for when they are casting a spell, like
Okay.
so that's kind of the flavor we're going to give it, like so that you can like kind of understand like
Like
what.
little sparring classes with them.
Yeah, like and Talon would totally will totally be into it,
Okay.
so he can help you out with that, but you can mark off your week and then I believe that is it for the group. So the longer part of the week, with how fucking shitty and rainy it was, you guys are going to arrive very close to the X area. And when you guys get to Urathe, it is when you guys get to the coastline, it looks like it's like a natural walled in sea or like smaller ocean. There are large jagged pillars that jut out from the ground. That looks like there are the sand and dirt that has collected around them. But on the other side of those rocks and those like large hills, it turns straight into water again. Um, can is anybody Utag?
I
Did you roll a good history check or just roll another history check for me as you get here? I'll say with advantage because you're a local and you would have known the legends of or oh there you go. All right. So Utag, you would remember the legendary, like the lore behind this and what happened to this piece of Octheon that broke off during the fight with between the ancient green dragon Noah and this large kraken that broke out of the continent. Noah was brought to the sea, brought into the sea at one point, and in that descent, he actually crashed into what became Urathe, and his implosion into the middle of it, like cratered it out and then sunk it down like 250 feet right down into the ocean, and so now it is known as the sunken, the sunken island of Octheon. You would know that there is like it's home to with a 20 you would hope it's like it is home to like plenty of aquatic races that still live there, that like live in the like the sunken ruins of all the cities that once existed there.
would they be considered friendly to me?
You would know that Erase fairly neutral.
Would I expect hostility from the majority of them? Obviously, some of them might be.
See, how long have you been away from Octheon? Have you been
Uh,
away for like more than 25 years?
I would say highly doubt it.
Okay, all right. So then you would know that there is hostility and it comes from a singular source. You don't know anybody who has physically confirmed this with their eyes. It's all hearsay. But there is a call them a cult or a gang or a group of Sohooligans, which I will show you what those are right now in your handouts. Hold on. Where is? Hold on. Oh wait, no, I can just show you in this. All right, so you guys can all see that, correct?
Okay.
That's a Sahuagin. They are like completely aquatic. They have their own fucking language, and they only speak that. And
Do they use a different language when they're not fucking?
no, it's the same fucking and not fucking. And they pray to a singular god that exists, and they ride on the back of it.
Called.
Hold on, let me see if
You can't just throw that information and not let me know what it's called.
Hold on, let me see. I gotta pull up the Afghan document. They're called the Lazlak. That's the cult or gang, but their god is Kulu Raba.
Hulu.
God bless you.
Yeah. Kulu apostrophe Raba. And it's a dragon turtle.
Nice.
Kuluraba.
And then I guess my last question would be, what do I know about what happened to this dragon that created this?
Noah? Oh, he's the one who's now hanging out in the cliffs and made his lair in the peaks of Isto Dasan. That
So
everyone.
he's still around.
Yeah, you can hear his like roars and his like screams and his like ferocity of him like hunting and like still like feasting and doing stuff up there every once in a while. So
Okay.
he is still around, but just like the legend, like everyone kind of like the legend is that he is there like still licking his wounds, and once he becomes powerful enough again, he will like come and like and destroy the rest of the continent.
Okay.
But yeah, so Urathe is more like there's hostility, but if you're stupid about it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so you guys arrive at the sandy. So like okay, so can everybody make a survival check? Survival or perception. As you guys are now kind of scanning the beach, very close, not beaching it obviously, but you guys are
20.
looking for anything that might resemble a safe house or a building or anything that might something that's not just like palm trees, little bushes, and sand and rock. Clementine, look at you.
With a dirty 20.
Yeah.
She's a dirty, dirty bird.
The old crows got it.
So, unfortunately, Clementine is the only one who, as everyone's scanning and looking, Heavy Neck's just like, yeah, look for a fucking, I don't know, a fucking building or something. Clementine, you just kind of like perch up right at the, like on the, I don't know what the mast that sticks out front, but whatever.
I'm sorry. Can you show us the motion you used to demonstrate that again? Thank you.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You perch up and you start to like maybe mindlessly knit something for somebody. I don't know what you have in your list of to do, but as you're knitting, you're scanning, and then you can see fairly not far off, maybe like like half mile. You can see that there's just like this little wood shack with a tin roof, and there looks like there are maybe it's like little wooden structures out in front of it, or there's something there. And then there's like a big red umbrella that's kind of stuck into the ground in front of the building. But yeah, you see it.
Nice. I'm going to point it out to my friends, but I like don't miss a beat on my my knitting. Like it just like.
Wait, guys, really? Oh, she found it.
It's right there. You can't miss it. It's a big red umbrella.
What are you even looking at?
The red umbrella.
A little red spot. All
Right,
right,
and I like move his head.
Oh!
Do you
The
need
red
my
spot.
glasses?
Oh, not anymore.
So, as you guys approach, um, Clementine, with your 20, as you're like laser focused and keeping that in your sights, um, you see people or human figures that look like they're running away from the cabin
Oh, that's
and headed towards it. Looks like there's like a few large stone pillars that have like little grassy tops. It looks like they are running in that direction, like inland towards the middle of Urathe. Uh, what will later be known as the Great Sapphire Sea, which is the middle body of water that is like Urathe. But they are headed towards that, and it looks like they. It's hard to tell how many, but it's definitely a handful.
I think we scared him, Cap.
What?
I think we scared him.
Oh, Talon, can we talk about it later? Apparently, him and Talon were trying to. He couldn't hear you. Uh, all right. Well, let's just. How about we park here, like, and then walk the rest of the way? Anybody opposed to that? It couldn't be like a couple 100 feet.
Can I just ask a quick question? We're going to this safe house, yes? Okay.
Yeah.
Last time we went to the safe house, there was a giant ship hiding around the corner. Should we
Check.
survey the area?
I think we should. How do we gonna do that? Silts around.
Utai can just jump up in the air really high.
Oh, I kind of
I
want to.
can fly. I'm a bird.
I can
Yeah,
I can
Clementine.
jump really high too, but yeah, perhaps the bird should go.
Yeah, Clementine, could you possibly go scout out and see if we're gonna get ambushed?
Um, I'll
You,
cautiously take a look.
Ambushed.
you know what an ambush looks like, yeah?
It's green. It's got branches.
Yes, exactly. Look for that.
Well, the whole island's all full of them. I don't need to go anywhere to tell you that.
Look for a big ship, a very very big ship, lots of guns, lots of
Anything that would
cannons,
fuck us up, that we would run from.
anything that we have run from, perhaps.
Yeah,
Bills. You run from bills a lot.
From bills?
Debt
we still pay
collectors.
bills. We don't.
Yeah, we pay our bills, and then
What do you mean?
I find ways to get them back.
Yeah, it's a great system. But Clementine, you got it, yeah?
I got it.
All right. So also maybe try and stay out of sight or blend in. It's so hard. I don't know. All right. Anyways,
If you see
I'm
one
not
with
going to
something
take
that looks
off
like
my-
a freshly repaired hull, that might be a bad one.
Okay. Sounds
Might
like a plan.
might be the one I blew a hole in last time.
Oh, so we're looking for people that you've pissed off.
Yes, yes,
Got
the
it.
people that came and burned down us fire. Yes, those people.
yes, those people.
All right, here goes nothing. I assume I'm flying over and doing perception.
Yes, you will be. As you take off and start to close the gap between you and the area around the house, roll your perception check.
It's a 12.
Are
I
you doing
see
this?
a lot of bushes.
Are you doing this stealthily?
I would say because I consciously like took off. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take off my colorful cape. Like I'm, gonna try to be a little subtle.
Okay, so roll a stealth check for me.
She's not quite as good at that.
Why does she insist on getting
she
naked first?
is not. To be fair, she was naked until she got the cloak. Technically, if we want to be honest here.
I mean, it's
How
not the
honest
most
do we want to be?
intimidating thing in the world. Naked grandma flying around.
But do they know she's naked? I mean, she's kind of just a bird.
You
All right.
know.
Anyways, Clementine, as you are starting to do your recon, you can't help but focus in on those guys. So you're like, like instinct, like you're not even thinking about it, but you're drifting towards them, trying to get a better look. Just curious about what they look like, or like what like what they're doing. Because with the nat one, like you are flying far too close, and you as like you're about like a couple 100 feet away from them. You watch them all stop, and then like start running with haste faster in like the direction that they were already headed. Um, roll me another perception check.
16, a little bit
There's
better.
there's 6 guys that are running back, and it looks like they are ditching some pieces of like it looks like maybe they were like doing some like track covering, but they've abandoned that and now they are just sprinting towards where they were headed. But it looks like they saw you.
Good, 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 good. Okay, so you know, looks like they're. So I'm just gonna go back and report that it looks like they are running away.
All right. They're just abandoning the house.
I mean, I think they spotted me and they seemed to run faster.
Yeah, they're running away. So what should we do? Should we just go like? Should we check out the house? It kind of seems like it's trapped, but too bad
I mean,
Magmore's sleeping.
you're the boss.
So I mean, this is a working discussion. Uh, Finn, I think you're muted.
Oh, Captain, I learned a new trick. We don't even need Magmol to be here because I learned how to adjust the ether and turn my thunder bombs into fire.
Okay, we're gonna go kill those guys. I want to see this. Who else is coming? Urathe?
Ah,
Mina,
Sheila,
I can.
Sheila. I know it's only 6 guys, but you could have some fun.
Me.
All right.
And Finn's just gonna kind of do like one of these things, and then it's gonna like alternate between like a little flame and then a lightning, and then like a poisonous smoke thing, and he's just gonna be like doing like that, and just gonna keep changing between all of them. He's gonna be like, "I learned how to do a thing."
I guess at the very least we get a show.
Oh yeah, I assume so. All right, yeah. So let's all hop off and let's just head towards that. I think the cover's kind of blown, so let's just he's like, Sheila, could you give us a push? I don't want to. I'm just gonna move the ship further up. I'm not closing the gap. There's no point. We already blown cover. Do you think there's more people in the house?
Well, I didn't see
Did you
like
check
any
the house?
lights on.
When you look, like, roll a history check to see if you remember what you just did because you have dementia. Nice.
It was 2 minutes ago.
You forgot your name when you were introduced to her.
You don't know that. Could have been fucking with you.
Okay. Either way, you absolutely remember.
You don't know if she has dementia. She could just be messing with all of y'all.
She could be.
She could be. She might not even be old. You don't know.
Yeah, it's just a wig. All right. So.
Maybe she's not even a bird.
All right, your recollection is you did not recall seeing anybody in the building. It just looked like there was a bunch of like furniture and shit.
That is what I recall.
Yeah. So yeah, let's head off. Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
How far
Okay.
is it?
Everything's gonna make sure all his guns are loaded. He's gonna put the rifle down. Just take the shotgun and the pistol. So yeah. All right. Hop off. And you guys can make your way towards the safe house. So I will move you towards that map. First off, I want you guys to marvel at the Urathe map. That's
Cool.
Urathe. And now, can everybody put yourselves like right here. Actually, probably, yeah, like right here, up
Along
in the
the
middle.
upper edge.
Yeah, towards the that would be your approach.
How does Utag become smaller?
I have to do it.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I have to download and add in.
I can do it. I have.
Okay. If you have her prepped and the proper size.
Well, I can't make her that small.
Well, within a square size.
All right, cool. All right, so you guys should all be able to move, see yourselves, yada yada yada. All right. How when you look at this building, it is very simple. It's like the same fucking blueprint or like same construction style as the first safe house that you blew up. Um, it's got like one singular slanted like tin roof and a nice little like porch that's raised off the sand a little bit. These little like not little, these huge spike barricades. And it looks like there's a still kind of smoldering fire that looks like it was like hastily put out. And what do you guys want to do?
Hey, Sheila, you want to go in? Do you maybe want to go inside and see if there's any eyeballs?
Oh yeah, might as well. I'm always feeling hazy these days.
I mean, since she's already off the list, but we don't really know about the list. That's the thing. But yeah, oh, I'm moving shit already. All right, well, fuck it.
Yeah, does that roof seem a little unstable?
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Sorry. Yeah, I almost want to make the thing just shimmer a little bit, like as if it was an illusion. But Sheila, Heavy Neck is gonna go. I'll go with you. Don't worry, babe.
I like let's do this.
All right.
Yep. Yeah. Wait. You two, hold on. Come here.
What is what?
And twin spell
Place?
that, and you're gone. I'll see you.
Oh, visible.
Yes. Finn looks around. Yes, you're invisible. If you attack anyone or you can't cast spells. Neither of you cast spells. If you attack anyone, then you will not be invisible anymore.
Okay.
So try not to do that until the mission is complete. Yeah.
All right, Sheila, you got that.
What? It's just swinging her sword around. Can you guys see this?
No, but we could hear it. And my hair's moving. Stop swinging your sword. All right, so let's approach. And Heavy Neck is. I mean, you guys can look at the sand and see that they are leaving behind these sand prints as they walk towards. Heavy Neck's gonna jump on top of this and then get up onto the ledge. He is going to check for traps. Heavy Neck. 14 splash bucket.
Heavy, like what do you see?
I don't fucking. It's a shack with wood and shitty rugs.
Okay, I'm gonna hop up then.
All right. So Sheila, as you look in, you can now see inside this little establishment. It looks like a whole bunch of nothing, just like a normal fucking like a barracks. It's just like a whole bunch of bunk beds, few end tables, like 2 windows on the front, none in the back, and then like two or actually 3 on the side, on each side. But there's no fireplace. There's no like mantle or anything.
What's making that fire smoke then?
Didn't Clementine just say that there were people here?
Yeah.
They probably had a fire.
I'm not going in and looking.
I don't want to go look either. Heavy Neck's gonna make one more investigation check to see if like the entrance. Don't go through the. Don't go into the building yet. Could be trapped.
I know. I'm just peeping in.
Just. I mean, it's really funny because I would love to describe what Heavy Neck's doing, because he's like curling on all fours, trying to like do like a real serious look down.
Yeah, Sheila's just like right over there, like just like.
Well, we're both invisible, so no one sees shit. But yeah, it's not fucking trapped. So it looks like this is just a fucking place that they just sleep. And then Heavy Neck's gonna take like 2 steps in towards, and then he's gonna go. See, nothing. It's empty.
I'm assuming you guys are inside somewhere.
Are you
Anything?
messaging us?
Yes.
Okay. Who are you messaging?
Heavy Neck.
Yeah, we're inside. It's not trapped, and it's a whole bunch of fucking nothing.
So blow it up or leave it alone.
I mean, if we want to blow it up,
Sheila's just gonna toss it real quick. Can I roll an investigation for that?
yeah.
22.
You can absolutely check. As you're walking around checking, your foot lands on this rug, and you feel your foot compress a very large plate, about like 2 inches down, and you hear like grinding of metal against like wood as it's just down a little bit, and it was like under, and like it looks like it was hidden underneath the rug.
Heavy. Something just fell under my feet. I don't know if it's good or bad yet.
What?
I don't know. You're gonna need to lift the rug up and see if it's good or bad.
What?
I'm on a plate.
What in the fuck? Oh, you found a trap?
I don't. Yeah.
How stupid do you have to be to find a fire jet? He's like, and you watch like the rug, just like an invisible hand lifts it up and throws the rest of like the corner over, and you can see that the middle of this place they have cut out this like a large square, like almost perfectly the size of the rug, and it is like jerry rigged trap where it's a large wooden like metal plate that looks like when you compress it. Roll a perception check.
25.
You can see that there are a few barrels that are underneath the plate. Nothing has happened. There's no sound. There's no nothing. But right now, your foot has compressed the trap, and there are like at least 4 barrels that you can see underneath the plate.
So I'm like pretty much on a like dead man switch right now.
It really looks like you are.
So what are we gonna do? As Sheila just like looks at her feet and just like is like trying not to move at all.
God, can you reach? Can you reach? We need something heavy. Wait, let me go get the others. Don't fucking move.
As sweat's just like dripping down her nose as she watches it hit the plate.
And then like you feel a hand just like come and touch your knee, and you share. Everything's gonna be fine. Don't worry. We're gonna figure this out. I think we just could throw a lot of weight on it. It'll be fine. 1 second. And then you watch like the rug that like the blue rug that's underneath him like kick up as he sprints right back towards the group. Guys.
Oh yeah, I saw you. I saw your path in the sand. I saw you.
Yeah. We got problems.
Because you're making tracks in the sand, even though you're
Sheila's on a
invisible?
death trap.
Oh.
I don't know how much.
Excuse me?
She
Please.
was walking, and she stepped on a big plate in the middle of the room, and it hasn't done anything yet, but
this is one of those things where if she steps up, then it will explode.
that's what I think, and I've told her not to move.
That's a good call on your part, a good call on her part to listen to you.
And I think that what we can do is probably just like overload the switch. but we got to be careful putting the weight on it. Feel
Well-
me?
I mean, can we just like teleport her vamoose out of there?
Oh, that would be
or-
great if you could do that.
Ed, do you know anybody who can teleport?
Oh, well, I wish I did. Fuck. It's almost like, and you see like you hear the sound of like a heavy neck's lighter flick open, and then like a puff of smoke. It's almost like we could use a teleporter that could just whisk her away. That'd be real hard to find, wouldn't it, Finn?
Oh, right. Yes. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Let-
Like, if I like fly you over there,
Why?
can you grab her
What do you
and
need
then
to fly?
teleport her out of there so that he doesn't have to step on the plate?
Can you lift me if I?
Oh, I
I
know
don't
where the
know.
trap is. You could just touch. Can you just have to touch her? Is that how it works? You have to like pick her up.
Well, yeah, she has to come willingly.
I think that's gonna be a thing. And then as you guys get to the
Well, I was just trying to be exceptionally cautious.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you want to
But
be the
if Finn
counterweight,
has been eating too many cookies and thinks I can't lift him.
who has a passive perception above 15?
I do.
What if it's at
I have a
15?
20.
It is 15.
15 makes it.
Okay.
Um, you either you hear or you see. It looks like there are flaming arrows that are now sticking out of the ground, like 50 feet away from the building. And Sheila, as you look like through the window to like see if that's actually a flame, you can like see this little group or this like mass of individuals who are like trying to long fire arrows at the building right now.
Can
Okay.
heavy neck and them see him? Because I have my Rocky Talkie.
Everybody who had a 15 saw them.
Okay. So I'm still gonna Rocky Talkie. Heavy, it's getting fucking crazy.
Yeah. Look, we're coming. We're coming. We're coming. We're coming.
no,
we're coming.
no. Everyone, stay away. Back up, please. Back up, please. And Finn thundersteps to the front of the building.
Okay. You're gonna thunderstep.
Yep.
Okay, it's where you're from, right? It's not where you're going.
It's where I'm from. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, man, I was like, you're gonna do thunder damage.
That's why I said back up.
All right. You leave this like sandy crater from where you were, and then you
All
find
right.
yourself.
Sheila.
You don't see anything, but you see that the rug has been thrown up. The corner reveals the steel like pressure giant trap that's in the middle of it.
Well, this doesn't help that you. Wait a minute. I made you.
I was
I made you invisible. Hold on. And then you're just not invisible anymore.
Okay, it's dropping for heavy neck too.
Yep. Yeah, you're not invisible anymore either.
Oh, damn it! I wanted to do something stupid.
Okay, there you are. You wanna go? You wanna go for a ride?
yeah. Let's get the hell out of here.
Want to make it fun?
Yes.
Cool. Hold my hand. Finn is going to do another thunderstep, which let me do this so I cast the first one. Finn's gonna do a thunderstep, and he's going to spend a sorcery point to make it fire. So it's gonna be a fire step.
Brilliant. You go.
90 feet.
Yeah. So from here, yeah, you can get right back to where the crew is.
Yep. Boom.
Actually. And as you guys in this fiery implosion, where at first you pull in matter and it looks like you're breaking the sound barrier, and then when it immediately like when you flex your shoulders out to like pulse,
All the little
It-
particles change.
yeah, it just ignites into fire. And those of you who are watching the building, you guys hear the as like you like can hear footsteps from behind, but you are quickly distracted by everyone's gonna have to roll dex saves as the building explodes from how many barrels did I say? 6 barrels of black powder. So that's 48 D6. So this house, just like the roof flies like 80 feet in the fucking air. All of the walls just blow out completely. The platform that it's standing on shatters. The entire thing kind of like lurches to the right and into the sand. Like everything in the vicinity is now on fire, including those spikes, the tables, the umbrellas, all of the fucking wood is now just ablaze. What did everybody get for their dex saves? As there's shrapnel, the flaming shrapnel. Oh man, you had to beat a 15, guys.
Oof.
Fail, fail, fail. I will say that with the shrapnel, it'll be D8s, and we'll just make it. Those of you who failed, take 25 points of bludgeoning and fire damage. It's hard to tell which is which with like all the shrapnel pieces.
I'm adding 7 from favored by the gods.
Oh, there you go. Good for you. All right, so Utag, hold on. Let's roll heavy necks. Yeah, he's fine. He takes none. He's just gonna run behind this giant wall of spikes. But as the building is now just this smoldering pillar that turns into smoke that is now making black clouds. Those of you who remember the guys shooting fire arrows, look back to where they were, and they're already little tiny dots getting towards those pillars as they are now very much sprinting back to wherever they were planning to hide. And Heavy Neck's just sitting there going, that was pretty good on them. Sheila, what did we learn?
Sheila's just gonna wipe the soot and the sin shit out of her hair, and she's like, never fucking toss this place again.
Pull up the rugs.
They used to say that to me back in high school too.
Well, I mean, think of it this way, though. What if the rug was the weight, and then if you pulled the rug up, then it would have exploded then? So, I mean, really,
I'm not going to give him that much credit.
You may have saved yourself by not pulling up the rugs.
That's true.
See,
fuck
who
you,
is really the genius here? It could be Sheila.
Look, I think we should talk this over. Their dead bodies? Or do we just leave them?
I guess let's pull up their rugs now.
Where are they going to go?
I don't know. What if they...
We just destroyed their home. They're going to fucking die. Well, actually, no. They wouldn't have set this up to explode if they didn't have somewhere else to go.
That's okay. See, now that's making sense.
Well, maybe they thought they were going to get our ship.
Why would you rig a place you sleep with explosives?
Yeah, I mean, that's fucking insane. I'm not
Wait.
I'm not that crazy.
Wait, maybe they thought they were going to get our ship. Wait, who's on the ship?
Shit. Heavy Neck quickly looks back at the ship. It's just floating there.
Oh, okay. Talon's there anyway. I think.
So, we plan on keeping one of these fuckers hostage then?
Are we going to do that again?
You guys hear... Okay, so, Sheila...
That worked out so well last time.
Ben.
I know. That's why I'm asking the question.
Ben, you're going to hear in your head from Talon, hey, did you guys blow up the thing yet? Did you guys blow it up?
Finn's going to not respond to make him worry.
Talon, what do you... Yeah, I'm mourning his death right now. What do you mean? Sheila, you hear in his head. Yo, is Finn really dead? Roll a persuasion check. I should have done it with Heavy Neck. Hold on, we'll do it with him too. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Talon, what do you get for... Oh, no, I shouldn't give him plus 11. He doesn't have that. Somebody roll insight for Talon.
Well, he definitely beats you even if he didn't have an 11.
Oh, yeah. What did he get for that?
I did an insight.
17. Yeah, he's still beats me. Yeah, Sheila, you hear in your head, yo, Finn's not really dead, is he? He's just, Heavy Neck's just kidding.
Sheila's gonna be like, I have no idea.
Finn, are you alive?
Gotcha, bitch.
Fucking hate you. You guys coming back?
Did you like it? Was it a good show?
Yeah, it was great. You guys coming back?
You're not even like impressed at all. I just blew that up like fucking crazy. That was awesome.
Wait, you know Fireball?
I do
I'm just
now.
like, I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. And you see like
Don't come here. Stay on the ship.
Somebody,
Talon's little body like jumps off over the railing and then like
oh, Sammy
This
boy.
fucking
guys-
idiot.
like after like about a minute, he's just
How far is the ship?
it's about 150 feet away.
Oh, okay.
It's like off in this direction. Hold on. Talon, Finn, you can do that.
I can do lots of things.
It's pretty cool.
This is very in character for you to swim all the way this way just to prove a point.
Well, well, I,
Now swim
Heavy
back.
Neck.
Goodbye.
Heavy Neck, no, look, Heavy Neck, you're gonna. What's the plan now that we blew this up?
I mean, I guess we're done, right?
I mean, Thaddeus isn't really dead, is he?
I mean, no, but we
And then
crossed off
Colin-
another X.
Colin just goes, like points at like full hand point at Heavy Neck and goes, Heavy Neck, can I just tell you what I wanted to tell you? Like, just like, can I just please? And then Heavy Neck's just like, all right, fine, whatever. Just, what were you gonna say? And Talon just kind of straightens himself a little bit and goes, so I think I have a lead. I mean, it's risky, but since we're not gonna get, and he's like gestures to the smoldering like column that is the house. So we're not gonna get anything here. I was thinking I could. There's like one place we could go, but it's risky. Heavy Knight looks at him for a second, goes, "Is this like a suicide fucking mission? What?"
No, thank you.
Talon looks. Well, I know a guy. He runs this tavern in the middle of literally the middle of nowhere, and it's a safe place for pirates. And I know the guy who runs it. He's an old friend of mine. I know him from my Thaddeus days, and I definitely think that like I still should have good rapport with him. We're gonna be walking into a den of pirates, and if we all have bounties on our heads, how far do those extend? I'm just thinking out loud. It's a long shot. Look. It's a long way away. That again, it's like another. Oh god, it's gonna be like probably another like week before we can. Oh man, before we can actually get there. But it's all. But I think it's something we could go off of. The guy knows everything about the comings and goings in the sea. Like every pirate goes in there. You're not allowed to kill. There's a whole thing.
Do you think that might have been helpful, like, before they burned us fire to the ground?
Well, Talon's gonna roll a persuasion check to try and be like, I didn't really remember it until right now.
That seems pretty convenient.
Well, it's not really convenient when it's a known haven for people that might be loyal to Thaddeus. You know, it's like
Is it
Oh,
the
so
type of
you-
place we could just boom and zoom?
I wouldn't look. All right, so it's a place. It's a checkpoint that's halfway between the continents that we would stop on the way back to Dravaza, and there's like a rule: you can't kill, you can't do violence anywhere on the island or around the island. So like we would see like other pirates and like couldn't fight them, but like we all had to like it was just a place to like stock up, get good booze, and then
Why
get out
can't
of
we
there.
fight them?
It's kind of like if fighting starts, it'll eat itself, and if it eats itself, then we lose it. So from what I gathered, this was like an old rule way early on when they made the place, is that like fighting probably was happening and it just isn't allowed anymore because
Kind
then
of
it's
like a take it outside, boys type thing.
yeah, it's like a take it into different waters type of thing. But it is what it is, and it's a great place to pick up information. It's just really, really risky.
Talon, ready the cannons. Let's go.
Yeah. And Heavy Neck just smacks Talon upside the head. He's like, where were you? Fuck, just what am I gonna do with you? And he just like grabs both shoulders and turns him towards the ship and goes, "Let's go, buddy." And like he's a little shaken up, but you guys can leave the smoldering pit that will soon be the second safe house, leaving it in your wake. You guys hop onto the ship, and Talon
How,
pulls out the map of
can I ask you a question real quick?
yeah.
How far would you say those people were that shot the flaming arrows at us?
By the time it looks like, well, roll perception check.
Yeah, as Sheila's on this ship and they're looking at them like, what the hell? She's gonna see
20.
all sucks to suck.
Okay, 20.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
500 feet, 600 feet.
That's about how far they are?
No, no, it's probably farther than that. I'm way short. I'm shortchanging it. It's like half a mile.
What is
It's
that in
half a
feet?
mile. Yeah. Hold on.
That's like 200, 2,500 feet.
2,500 and change.
Yep. 2640.
That's a mile?
Yeah. That's half a
It's
mile.
half mile.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
2,640. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you, remember the Titans.
Well, wherever they are, we could just get there in about 15 seconds if you wanted to, or we could just leave.
I mean, you brought up a good point. What are they gonna do?
I mean, we could just kill him because at this point.
They represent a shitty people. They had it coming, probably. Any number of these reasons just kind of roll off the tongue really easily.
There was what, 6 of them? You said, Clem?
I think that's what she said.
I mean, there's, I mean, I can take one person. We could go real quick.
Utag puts his helmet on.
um, cool.
Sheila, I almost don't want to miss out on this fun if they're gonna do this.
Well, you all can run behind us.
Clementine, can you carry me?
Not you.
Um,
What do you mean? I'm so small.
Finn's gonna hold his hand out to Utag. He's gonna be, let's go, Daddy.
He'll put the trident behind his back, reach out, and say, "Let's go."
All right, I'm going to do 3 distant spell dimension doors in a row.
Okay. All right. So, holy shit, you're gonna be able to get there. All right, cool. This is gonna be really fun. It's not gonna be hard combat, but you guys find yourselves with the fact that you're going to like, it's 500 feet, right?
Yeah, well, it's 500, so distant spell would make it 1,000.
Oh, sick. Yeah. You can put yourself, if you guys now see the new page that you're on the top of the 100-foot stone pillar right here. As you and as you land, you can see that they're all like they had just gotten up there. 2 of them are like this. These 2 guys are like drinking out of rum bottles while these guys are like refilling their arrows. While the two of these have binoculars or scopes, and they're looking like they're trying to like figure out what you guys are doing. But as you drop down, you hear, "Oh,
Hello.
shit." Roll initiative. I'm just gonna roll a standard 3 for all these guys, so that's a 7. Ooh, hold on. You have to re-add it. Sorry, guys. All right, scouting team that you should take out in 2 seconds.
Would you mind resizing me?
You don't want to be big? Fine.
I mean, I do, but
All right, you guys are both there, or wherever Finn was. If
Yeah,
you were
I think I would want to be like more on the outside, like down here maybe.
okay, so then you guys.
okay.
All right. So with that, let's get these things reorganized. Finn, you're starting as you and everyone's
Oh,
screaming,
I may need to be
grab
adding
your
that in
weapons, grab your
again.
weapons. It's only 2 of them.
Uteg also had a 11 before we changed, but
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know if that matters.
You guys are definitely gonna go first. All right, so it looks like they're scrambling for all their weapons. The 2 guys who have scopes are like trying to collapse them. As Utag, you get the first go.
All right. I'm going to
Smash Brothers music starts playing in the background.
run up to this guy and I'm going to attempt to kick him off the cliff.
Yes. I gave you 100-foot cliff for a reason.
What do you want me to make for an attack? Just an
It would be-
unarmed strike?
It would be if you're trying to shove, it's a contested strength check. Or so it's your athletics versus my athletics or acrobatics. So I'm going to use my acrobatics to try and 11.
I beat you.
And his head like just like snaps as it hits like a jagged outcropping of rock, and then clambers to the ground.
And then I will step up here for him and make my first spear attack with him. 19.
Right. Okay, cool. So your your first spear attack took your shove attack. So now
Yep.
you
So that was my second attack.
yeah. So yeah, you absolutely hit these guys.
Yep.
19.
So 7 piercing.
Still up.
I will use my bonus action to polearm master him.
Go for it. You also
14.
14.
And that will be 7 bludgeoning.
7 bludgeoning. So nice. He's looking kind of cut up after that. This guy just is like he's a what is it, a pugilist?
Okay.
Say it
But
right?
he's still up.
Yeah, he's still up. He's a beefy boy, so he's got like a huge gut, and he's just like now he's a little like bleeding out, but
Okay.
he's still fighting.
Is this fire lit?
No, it's
Boom.
blackened. They were going to try and start it, but you guys kind of were still a thing.
And I am going to, as loud as I possibly can, menacingly roar at them, trying to intimidate
Roll
them.
an intimidation check. Say the DC for this.
22.
Oh God, okay. Even if I set it at 20, that's amazing. You just let out this primal as every vein in your neck just starts like bulging to the surface, and these guys look at you, and the whites immediately shoot all around their eyes. They're definitely a little frightened from that.
Right. That is
Cool.
the end of my turn.
Finn. Muted.
Sorry. Where did Uteg go?
I am right in the middle here.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh shit. Sorry.
He was gonna do something.
Well, no, I'm still going to.
like it.
I am going to transmute spell a cold ball.
A cold ball. Cool.
Yep.
Alright.
It's basically just going to be an ice ball.
Nice. All right. So
And so basically, it's going to be like, it's going to look like, like a almost like a supernova type thing, and then it's just going to change to like different elements, and then it's just going to spit out with icicles in every direction.
it looks oddly reminiscent of if you've ever seen Max cast a Chaos Bolt, but then yours is extraordinarily volatile. So it's and it implodes on itself, and as it implodes, it like turns into like 3 different elements and then zips back into itself. And then
Basically, the way I want to flavor it is it's pulling icicles out of the elemental plane of ice.
okay, all right, cool. So it's just icicles are starting to like latch onto it as it's traveling towards its destination. I guess it would be more like a ice damage or
Yep.
cold damage, but this guy got a natural 1. This guy got a natural 20. Beefy boy down here got a 6. Wow.
Do I make one as well?
Yeah, you have to make one too. Sorry.
Uh,
Natural
since
20.
it is ice and liquid, do I get any benefits to that?
No.
No? Damn, gotta ask.
Yeah. Okay. So how much damage is it, Finn? 29?
29. Yep.
Okay. Freezes over. Ooh, that stinks. Oh wait.
Got remarkable athlete got me a
Okay,
19.
good for you. So
So 14.
so Archer guys are still up. He got. Oh my God, what is that? All right, dope.
So he like doesn't realize that Utag's like right in the middle, and he goes to do the thing. He's like, "Oh shit!"
I was really excited to do this. Oh, fuck.
Half damage from that.
Yep.
Yeah, half damage.
All right.
Utag, you are now fairly frostbitten, but you watch the guy that you had just cut up. He's halfway through turning, and his body is now just like frozen over, blue skinned, and then tips over, and like his head breaks off. These other guys now have icicles all over their face, all over their clothes. They're shivering. They're like someone like the one guy's like trying to hit his fucking hand so that like the numbness will go away and he can actually feel it. But as these guys, it's now their turn. This beefy boy is gonna run at you, Utag, and is going to try and grapple you.
And I roll my athletics for that.
Yes.
19.
25.
14. He's
14.
got me.
You, Finn, you watch these 2 hairy arms wrap around Utag, and he just is now grappled, and he's gonna move half speed. So first he moved 10 feet. Now he's gonna move 20 feet. Well, actually, 20 feet to there. And Utag, he's gonna throw you off. Well, he is. He wants to throw you. So he is going to hold on to you. No, wait. He has how many attacks does he have? Grunt. He has 2 attacks. All right. Here's another contested strength athletics check. You can use athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. 22.
Natural fucking 1. As you feel yourself, your heels dragging on the earth. You're like, oh no, and he's dragging you closer and closer to the edge, and he's just like, time to go for a trip, little man. And as he goes to throw, his arms just release you, and he completely loses his grip, and you like spin out, and now you and him are like, kind of just dancing on the edge. These guys are all gonna turn at you, Finn, and gonna like shakily pull up their crossbows, and all gonna take 3 attacks at you. This one's gonna move here. He's gonna move. He's gonna shoot and move, and then shoot and move. So 3 attacks at you.
All right, I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay. 22, 20, 15. Oh, sorry, that extra one didn't count. So what does any hit?
You need to hit a 23.
Ah, you bitch. So you see these guys all go, see that Utag's being handled, turn and go, we'll get the blue one. And then you just watch 3 shots and you can see all of the arrows just kind of like break from the impact of your shield and like the resonance that reflects it. You little bitch. And then they are gonna move here and here. Sorry, Finn, you're up.
All right. Cool. Then
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
gonna.
Sorry, Utag, you're
Oh,
up.
okay.
Sorry, I was like moving too fast.
Yeah. No,
I'm
you
going to use my bonus action to use my new feature that you gave me and Misty Step uh, away from him.
Okay.
Uh,
Nice.
so I'm going to be like fluttering on the edge, like falling backwards almost, and just disappear into the ground as liquid and appear right back up over here.
You guys watch his skin start to shine, all like almost like he's like being soaked in water, and then the blackness starts to fade into this clear, like bluish water, and then he sloshes to the ground, and you watch it quickly move, and then reform into Utag.
And then I will make an attack on him.
Yas, bitch.
Yeah, go for it.
Uh,
What the fuck? Ugh. More
15.
devils. That hits.
7 piercing.
Yeah. Ooh, that he's not. He's looking bloodied after that.
All right. Then I will make my second one on him as well. 27.
Yes, that hits.
10 piercing.
Yeah, that's gonna finish him. You slice him. Well, on it's a trident. So you pierce his shoulder, pierce his knee, and then you watch him buckle and his head drop back and his eyes roll back in unconsciousness, and then he silently just drifts over the edge.
Nice. And then I'll end my movement here.
Okay. Finn, you're now up.
All right. Shit. I need those other 3 spell slots. So. All right. I'm gonna pick the one that's not doing so well, and
That would be the left one.
the left one. Yeah. So left one's gonna get 3 Eldritch Blasts.
He has half cover, so his AC is 4. So his AC is at 20.
Oh, I miss all 3.
No, wait, is half cover 2? 3/4 cover is 4. Yeah, no, he has 18.
Okay. Yeah, I still miss all 3.
Okay, yeah. So he's like kind of hiding behind this tent, and you can't really get a beat on his body, and you just blast 3 fucking holes in it, and you can just see like bits of his armor, and he sticks his head and goes, "Fuck." That's it.
Yeah. Keep it up.
Bad guy's turn. So that guy's dead. These guys are, they're gonna drop all of their crossbows, and they're gonna pull out 1 cutlass, and then this guy over here only has a dagger, so it's 2 cutlasses are against Utag. These guys are gonna move to flank you and make their 4 attacks in total. So that's sorry, they have advantage on all of them. Ooh. Man, that stinks. So 16, 25, 18.
They're 25 hits.
Okay, cool. So 1 hits. You're going to take a whopping. Oh, that's from a stupid dagger too. Okay. Of course I do that to myself. You take 8 points of piercing damage as you're paying way more attention to the guy in front of you, trying to keep an eye on Finn, and you just feel this cold steel enter your back, and you're and you look behind, and he pulls it out. He's got this little smile because he's gonna get the upper hand on you. This guy, seeing Finn over there, is going to 15, 25. And as this guy runs up to you, Finn, he is going to try to like do like that one power kick where you try to kick a door down, and he's gonna try and like boot you off the side of this. So roll a athletics or acrobatics.
Can I ask a question first?
Sure.
Since he left my threatening range by moving like that, can I make an attack on him?
So he went here.
He went
Yeah, you
here.
have you used your reaction yet?
Not on this turn.
Okay, cool. So then, yeah, you can use your reaction.
22.
Ooh, nice. So you hit as he's running to get you, Finn. You just see the butt end of this this trident swing around and just kind of like slash this dude in the face, and and he's now like and you can see like just a little bit of his teeth showing through, and Utag just kind of like has this little bit of smile on his face now. But his speed is 0, so he can't do anything. And that sucks. So it's now Utag's
That's incredible.
I am going to immediately thrust my spear into the guy in front of me.
turn. Okay, go roll to hit.
13,
Not
unfortunately.
hit. Unfortunately, you miss.
All right. Then I'm going to try to do it again.
Okay, that one.
26.
Yeah, you could definitely find some purchase there.
So that was a 19 plus 9. No, sorry, 27. All right. So that's 8 piercing.
Okay, all right. He's still up after 8.
And then Polar Arm Master, the guy behind me who was looking injured.
Okay, yeah, you hit him.
18 and 6.
Okay.
So 6 bludgeoning.
Oh my god. So you stab the guy in front, pull your trident out, and you see that he's still up. You look backwards and you just like thrust backhanded, and it just buries below the chin, and he like you can like pull it out, and you can feel that you like just poke through the skull as his head slumps over into like this little like plume of ash as he falls into the fire pit.
And then I'm gonna high jump over him to get to there. I'm gonna do a like a pole vault almost with my trident and get between them.
Okay, because it doesn't require your action to do any of that. So yeah, perfect. Yeah, you can just like shove your pole arm, and then like in that same motion of pulling it out of his skull, plant it into the ground, and then like just roll an acrobatics check just I want to see how.
Can I do athletics instead?
It's this is gonna yeah, okay, I'll give you acrobatics or athletics.
11.
Yeah,
Not
all
the
right.
most graceful.
No. You're like, oh shit, and like you stumble a little bit, your knee hits the ground briefly, but yeah, you get back up and you're okay. You could have done better, but you're now on the opposite side of there, and you are perfectly in a defensive position. So Finn.
Finn is gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna go around the back of this tent.
Okay.
To flank this guy. And he is going to pull out. He's gonna pull out a dagger.
This is great. Like you guys are doing this, and like the rest of the team running is gonna get to the base of this by the time you guys are done.
So 15 to hit.
Yeah, 15. No, it's 16. Sorry.
Ah, damn. Actually, I think I might be able to do a thing. Hold on.
You can do a thing.
No, I can't. All right, I'm going to use I'm going to use 2 sorcery points. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm just going to stay right there. Actually, I'll use a bonus action to cast nothing. I'm not going to do anything. I'm right there.
Alrighty, now it's the bad guy's turn as it is dwindling numbers, and Utag, you are the biggest threat in the fucking game right now. So you're going to shit, he's gonna leave. I guess he doesn't leave there. So he's gonna take one step, not leave either of your melees, but allow the other guy to get flanking. So 4 attacks at you, Utag, in desperation. Come on, baby.
You're 22 and 20 hit.
Yes. Thank you. At least 24 points of slashing damage. As they are just unfortunately working in too good of a team where the back guy attacks you and then the front guy comes in and for the opening and the back guy attacks again. They're doing a good job staggering their attacks to at least get 2 good ones on you. And that's the end of their turn. Well, hold on. Shit, the ladder's over there. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? He's gonna run 30 feet that way. Utag, would you like to use your reaction?
23.
Yeah, okay. So he's not moving. Then the guy's gonna run.
6 piercing.
All right, cool. So he's still up, but the fact that you got his buddy to stop moving gave this other guy the opening. Finn, you get an opportunity attack.
Would it have been with advantage because he was running in between us?
Yeah, I'll give you that because
Alright.
it would have been. Oh wait, no. On this guy, no,
On the
because he ran from over there. This guy's running second.
this lower guy, I mean.
Yeah. You get advantage on your attack.
Yes, yeah. So I got a 22,
Oh, nice.
6 piercing.
Okay, cool. He's still up, but it looks like he's like just not even looking backwards and beelining it for somewhere over here. Utag.
Utag is going to jump to here, make an attack on this guy.
On this guy? Cool.
26,
Yes.
7 piercing.
He's down.
He's down.
Yeah.
I'm then going to jump to here and make an attack on him. 13.
Okay.
13.
Yes.
I love his
Right.
jumps.
Yeah.
And I'm going to save my reaction.
All right. Finn, you're up. The people running to like Sheila and Heavy Neck would see like all of these like lasers going off and then just see like this little tiny like shiny ball just flipping every once in a while.
The 19 would hit, I am assuming, for 9 force damage.
Yep. Oh, he's still up.
Fuck
Barely.
it. Fuck it. I'll do 3 more.
Okay. 16 hits. You need to do 6 points of damage.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So the 27 hits and the 16 hits, right?
Yeah.
So that's 13 force.
Yeah, he's dead. How do you want to finish this guy off?
Just 6 fucking laser shots through like 6 different parts of his body.
Utag, this guy's in front of you, like looking for the exit, and then his hand gets blown off, and then like his other arm gets blown off at the elbow, and then like his shoulder gets chunked out, and then his foot explodes off, and he falls down. And as he's falling down, the last 2 like perfectly just one through the spine and then one through the base of the neck, and he just like gets just eviscerated by Eldritch Blast.
Awesome.
And that brings combat to an end. What are y'all's passive perceptions?
12.
15.
15.
No, the people who are on top
Oh,
of
sorry.
Utag and Finn. What are your passive perceptions?
12.
Okay. All right. Well, it wouldn't take everyone's gonna see this if they had your vantage point. But Finn, Utag, you look off into the great sapphire sea, and it is something to behold. It is sparkling, glistening, this like really just like vibrant blue. It doesn't match even like the color of the water outside. But something strikes you as odd. Uh, It looks like there's an island that's made up of jagged, like rough cut rocks, and on top of this island, that looks like there are wooden structures with individuals or or like shadows moving about on top of this, on top of these structures. Um, and could both of you roll a history check?
6.
All right. So unfortunately, Finn, you.
I'm gonna re-roll that. 15.
Okay. All right. Um, Finn, you start to get a bad feeling about this. You had seen it's the jagged rocks remind you of a skeleton or a shell, if you will, that you had seen floating through the astral sea in some time. And it was the remains of a turtle that looked like it was the size of a mountain. And you look at you like you think that like your eyes focus in on like the jagged ridges of the shell, and then you look back at the like this island that's slowly moving towards you, and then you go back into your head, go back to the island, and you're there's a connection there. And right as you start to make this connection and see this, you hear, "Oh, did you kill him?"
That's not an island.
Sheila, do you think they heard us? Oi! Did you or did you not kill those guys?
Utog, that's not an island.
I'm going to telepathically communicate with Heavy Neck and let him know that we got 6 of them.
Awesome.
Utog,
Ah,
not an island.
not
Big,
island.
big creature.
Oh.
We should go.
Would I know anything about this creature?
With a history roll of a 6,
No. Okay.
I will let you re-roll it at disadvantage. With like if
No, that's fine. I didn't realize that
it
that's
would
what I
take
was wrong
Finn
for.
having to take the time to explain it to you, like
Nah. For story comprehension, I didn't realize that that's what I was rolling for there.
yeah, you were
Okay.
rolling to figure out if that recognized any part of or
Yep.
blipped off
No
any.
idea.
Utog, are you hurt?
I okay. I just need short nap.
Okay, perfect. We should go. I'll let them know. I'll let them know. A big turtle dragon dinosaur thing. I have seen this before in a place you don't want to be, and it is coming for us, and it is not an island. That is a giant turtle dragon thing.
Okay, Sheila, roll a history check with advantage. Well, actually, no, I didn't give Utag advantage. Well, no, after he explained it to us, roll it with advantage. Sorry.
25.
Okay, Sheila, you look at Heavy Neck, and you both do that thing where it's like you both lock eyes and realize that you both realize exactly what kind of a problem this is, and Heavy Neck just goes,
Time to go.
Christ, we need to run. And then he's just like, Sheila, hurry! And then he starts sprinting right back to where the ship was. Utag, Finn, how are you getting back? Sheila, how are you getting back?
Oh, Sheila is just long striding it out.
Roll athletics checks, everybody. Well, those are Heavy Neck and Sheila will roll athletics.
Utag and I can do two distant dimension doors.
Okay, so you can get there plenty.
Clementine, take a shot.
Oh, you're so slow, Clementine.
How heavy is Clem?
She's very small.
I'm just gonna
Little
just
feather light version.
It's like
I'm
a
gonna see this.
football.
I'm gonna see the struggles and just palm her up.
Like pick her out of the air and just
Yeah, just and go.
Ooh, I hope
Well,
you
well,
used deodorant today.
while Utag and I are teleporting, I'm just gonna be like, so how did you do that thing with the water? I'm a big fan of what you did. How in the fuck did you do that? That was awesome.
I just look at Finn and said, "Sold my soul to a demon."
That makes sense. Never mind. I don't need to know anymore. Thank you.
Just a blunt. Like
Straight up.
cut this.
Yep.
You know, I was gonna ask how if I was gonna ask if you could teach me, but I no longer require you to teach me anything. Actually, I like you a lot. Please don't fucking murder me in my sleep.
All
I'll
right.
do my best.
So with those rolls and the assistance and the spells, you guys are able to slam your way back down to the ship. Tolland is kind of like, "Where are you guys? Where are you guys running? So like, are you guys in a rush?" And then you guys hear as this giant, gargantuan, like armored head that looks like a moving mountain, like crushes the set like that pillar that you guys were on, and it just crumbles over its head, like as if it was made of sand. And it stops, and then you see it look down, and it just starts to like pick and eat at the dead bodies that you guys had left behind. And you guys watch this this dragon turtle start to feast, and you can see that there are figures like shadows of movement that come and jump off of the turtle and are now like kind of like scouting around the general area of that. But you guys are able to get the fuck out of there. You guys can put this Urathe place in your wake. Sails down, full bore, going straight towards Dravaza and what is called towards the called the Birds of Paradise. Is like the little like chain of small islands that you guys are going to visit. And this is a perfect time for us to take a break. We'll be back in probably about 5, maybe like 7 or 8 minutes, depending on how quickly we get ready. But guys, stay with us for the thrilling conclusion of tonight's episode. So thank you. Hello, and we're back. We're gonna jump right into it, but thank you for sticking with us if you're still here. Um, we are now on the ship, just getting our tails out of Urathe and leaving a giant dragon turtle and its minions in the dust or water, or whatever. So we are going to get more downtime. So we will start in the same row that we did it last time. So Clementine, what are you doing? Same thing?
I guess we'll keep going with
Oh,
the fitness
stuck on a ship.
doing maybe Sheila and Clementine do a little Zumba. You know, we're mixing it up.
Nice. Uh, cool. Sheila, getting some
Zumba.
Zumba.
Couple gals getting our fitness on.
Mhm. All right. Finn.
Why don't I do perception?
Perception.
Yeah.
Go.
We'll start towards perception.
Oh, nice. It is good condition, so you guys are gonna make good time. All right. So you work on your perception, just watching all the chaos, trying to make sure that you can pay attention to the minute details, like the little subtleties that like a normal person wouldn't be able to notice. Utag.
Utag is going to continue to work on his Mage Slayer.
All right. And so I want to just we're gonna dial back to when Utag first learned it. You definitely learned it while you were like wandering around and watching one of the lower city the Fontinos fighting pits. Those are nuts because it is like underground MMA, but like mix that with the gladiator fights and a cage that drops down and shocks you if you touch it. It was nuts. But you particularly watched a like lightly armored but veiled individual who was like known as like I'll come up with a more eloquent way to call the like the magi. Um, but this individual was just like known for like quick, very like dominating the playing field and specifically being able to take out magic users like really fast, and like that was like their mo.
Okay.
But you were able to with Tolland get your like your education and your training on to properly we can't hear anything, at least I can't, but you're able to get that done over the next week. And with good weather, it's nice. Heavy Neck starts to like he goes into like full reminiscent mode. Getting a little too drunk at times and like puking, but it is kind of nice to hear him talk about like how you guys conquered Metaposse. You're the king of the Oppo pits. Um, like you're the king of the like queen of the gladiatorial. Well, king and queen, I guess, because both of you won, you and Magmore. But he does a nice little walk down memory lane as you guys approach a very small cluster of islands. Here, let's take you guys to the world map. Where is that? Holy shit, that's far away. All right. Welcome to the world map. So you guys get to like right about here. And this small cluster of islands, when you look at it from above, would create a little crescent moon. And in the middle of it, there is a small, very thick, lush green jungle that's just like heavily wooded. But in the front, almost in the middle of this crescent, there are like a few buildings that have been like just like sit right off the coastline that are like on real like pretty high stilts, but you can only imagine that that means it's probably low tide and it's to accommodate. But Talon just kind of looks at the rest of you and goes, "So this is the place." I don't know if we need disguises. Okay, so the guy that we're gonna be trying to like talk to, his name's Big Rico. Huge dude. He runs the Birds of Paradise. He runs like this whole thing. It's his tavern. He brews really good fucking drinks. But I don't know what is going to be on the inside of there. So can we try to not keep a lot of recognizable things on our person?
You know, Sheila
I
has a
don't
disguise kit because she's a gladiator and has performer.
Sheila, I don't mean to disarm you, but you might have to leave the weaponry behind.
It's fine.
Oh no, not our weapons.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. It would be a good show if we went in there, if we all went in with minimal weapons on it. Like a dagger's okay, but don't go in like. And Talon looks over at Heavy Neck, who has like he's already like putting on the rifle over his head, and he's like loading the pistol into his front holster. Looks over at Talon, just like he's fully armored, and goes, "Oh man, really? At least have my hook."
Utag's gonna look at Heavy Neck and take his trident and go, "Cap, one problem." And I slam it into the ground so it stays there, and I just take my hand off of it, and it just reappears back in my hand.
Yeah, I saw that. One, how do you do that? Two, I mean, I guess Tolan, would it be okay if it was one person that looked like he had a weapon?
So is it always in your hand?
It's probably.
More or less.
You can't like leave it and then recall it later.
It's got to be on me.
Can you strap it to like your back?
Oh, of course. I'll swing it over my.
So then just don't have it out, I guess, and then
Can you make it smaller?
don't be threatening.
You asking me to make my stick smaller?
Yes.
How
No.
does that work on dates?
It's good, man. All right, so Heavy Neck will go grab a little poncho that has like a cloak hood, and he will throw it over his head. Take off his scimitars, take off everything else, and just leave his hook and his wench. Sheila, did you want to go in a disguise kit?
Oh yeah.
Okay, what did you want to do?
Oh, she's literally just gonna throw on a complete makeup.
Okay, so as you're looking through your disguise kit and you're doing your makeup differently, you notice that you have 3 different bottles of hair dye.
What colors are they?
I don't know. It's enough to make any color hair. So there's like a black, a brown, and then there's like a like reddish sort of like strawberry.
Oh, Colin is definitely getting his hair dyed.
Okay. All right. So, I think I need to be recognizable.
Okay, fine. Then Sheila is gonna dye her
Why
hair.
don't you do it? Because you have that fucking platinum blonde hair. Everyone's gonna know.
She
And you're
wants-
huge, which is awesome.
Let's do. I could dye it any color I want.
Yeah, I'm just giving you the option to like. I don't want you because like just to pull back the curtain, you are very recognizable, and mostly of the times it's by your hair first. It's your size and your hair. Those are the first 2 things that people notice about you. So Heavy Neck's like, you should probably dye your hair. I should probably dye my hair too. Ooh, fuck. What if I just shave it?
Do it.
You can just pull off a bald look.
Do it. If you do
I mean,
that,
I
I'll shave this shot. I'll
I
shave the
could
side of
grow
my
a-
head
I
right
could
now,
grow-
Heavy.
I could grow a beard, so I could just do the bald beard thing.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Fuck
Dude,
it.
Sheila's
already
gonna
balanced
dye her.
5 o'clock shadow, so Heavy Neck's gonna be like, all right, take the hair off, take the
Sheila
mohawk.
is gonna dye her hair just a shade more purple than Finn's hair, and then have the side shaved.
Okay, so you're gonna shave the head and dye it like a more like lavender is what
Yeah.
you're going. Okay, cool. Awesome. So you look okay. Gotta update that.
With the glasses.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. And then Heavy Neck's gonna just like ask for like a nice clean shave right on the top, and then just leave it right at the sideburns. I should get a head tattoo.
Finn's gonna go change into his like shitty jeans that he had before his like
Oh my god, you're going back
Nice
to
cloak.
homeless Finn?
going back to homeless Finn.
Wow, okay.
Sheila's gonna look up and be like, "Where's that homeless guy come from again?"
I don't know.
Hey,
Dude,
good one.
Finn?
off with the ship.
that-
Oh, you're not allowed here. No. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
I'm gonna try a new voice too. Good one, mate.
Seriously, Heavy, who is this?
Let me try that.
Would Utag have been here before, so he's not really worried about disguising himself?
Yeah, roll. Okay, with your so you went all the way up to Old Stillbed. Just roll. I'll roll d20 for it. That makes the most sense. You only heard about this place.
Never been there,
Never been there.
right?
Too
But I
far
would,
east for you.
I wouldn't have any reason to
Sorry, too
hide
far west.
myself from it.
Aren't you gonna get changed, mate? For the pirate place?
Finn, I love it. It's the greatest thing ever.
Sheila's gonna put like a fake beard on Utah.
Think like in an effort
Roll-
to like
Roll an
I-
intelligence check.
Who, me?
if there's like some like leftover ash or something, maybe I like roll around so I'm like not as obnoxious.
Or
Orange.
Oh, you're,
Okay.
you're unrecognizable, Clem.
Yeah.
I would never know that it was you. Mate.
Well, thank
Nice. All right. So now that you guys are all kind of like dustied up. Wait, Sheila, what'd you get for? Oh God, man, it is a bad, cheap-looking beard setup that does not sell at all.
I think Utag would know that.
yeah, like Utah, maybe you should take that off, man. That's what Sheila's gonna say.
Face, it's like falling off your cheek already. she's like, no, it's fine, and she like licks the side of it and she just sticks it.
We are a sight to see, aren't we?
Oh man. Oh, I just. Whew. I should maybe get a hat. Wait, does anybody have a bandana?
I just like knit something really quick.
Clem, and then Finn's gonna cast prestidigitation on Clementine. Just clean up. You don't have to cover yourself in soot.
Who's gonna know who you are?
No, nobody knows you. It's fine.
All right.
That's-
So
that's-
Heavy Neck rolls it up into like a nice like little band around his forehead, ties it back. Thanks, Clementine. It's nice. Real
Oh,
nice.
you're very welcome. Most welcome.
All right. So you guys with your new looks and kind of like floating off, you can see before I did not tell you how many boats were there. That looks like there are like maybe let's call it 3 boats that are roughly the size, maybe a little bit bigger than yours, that are beached right there in front of the buildings, off to the right and left. Not in the front, off to the right and left. So all right, let's get this thing popped and then let's get in there. Tolan, for the love of God, please explain this thing one more time and who we're talking to, and you're taking lead on this, right? And Tolan's like, sure, yeah, I guess. Okay, so yeah, it's the bartender. His name's Big Rico. I don't know if he knows that I got betrayed by Thaddeus. So
Wait, you got betrayed by Thaddeus. I thought you betrayed Thaddeus.
no, he kind of left me for dead.
Oh, right, backstory. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we parted ways really.
It's mutual, I'm sure.
But the good thing is I still got the tat, so I might be able to pull this off. Just oh god, let me go with this. All right, and he like rubs his hands together, and you guys finally feel the lurch of the ship, like slowly beach itself. Having a Sheila, let's go. Come on, let's get tied up, and Sheila will pull the rope. Do an athletics check for me. 23, easy as fucking cake. You just dig the boat up, like not even breaking a sweat. And you guys now have the boat stationed at the Birds of Paradise. And with Tolland leading you guys, Heavy Neck behind him, and the rest of you can fall in as a group. You guys approach this fairly long, real, I guess we'll call it rustic looking building. It looks like it's maybe ramshackle is a better word for it. It was nice a decade ago, but it has not been repaired, and there's no upkeep, and the sideboards of the building are now starting to like peel and break and like
So
splinter.
like most beach rental properties.
Oh yeah, like I mean
It gets the job done, but it's a little.
yes, thank you. Fucking nailed it. But as you approach, you can hear the jaunty tune of a lute and a cymbal, or like a not cymbal, tambourine being played off into the building. Uh, the doors open and they swing both ways. You guys are greeted with the musty, salty, like kind of humid, stale air of the Birds of Paradise. It is the long building is just it's full of different tables from all sorts of eras of all different niceties. Maybe some of them look like they've been donated by pirates that have like really intricate legs, but like they've been broken off and then repaired with another piece of wood. Like there's like real simple tables, but there's this long bar in the back. uh, this bar currently is about half full of pirate looking fucking motherfuckers. Like we're talking like leather vests, tattoos all over faces. Like Sheila half shaved head is like the look that all the girls are rocking right now. So some of them have braids that line it. Um, uh, like tons of weaponry, but small, like personal weapons. Like you can see like little daggers and like maybe a small handgun on a hip, but nothing major, nothing like a crossbow, nothing that's two-handed definitely, and like nothing that would require like an extra belt, like a sheath or something, like a cutlass or a longsword. um, as you walk in, as Sheila walks in, I should say, because she's the largest, the music stops for a moment. Every eye turns to the group, and then the lute player starts humming along and then like diving back into their little melody, and everyone kind of shifts back to whatever they were doing, and the conversations start like coming up again. You do notice a lot of side eyes as Talon starts to approach the bar, and you can see that there is a very large, barrel-chested man, covered in tattoos, sports a well-oiled mustache, bald head, and it looks like he is just sitting there, elbow up, drinking out of like a half coconut mug, and he looks like Big Rico. And if you look into your handouts, he's got notably
Nice.
two teardrops, three dots on the on the other eye, and then he has a like dotted line across his throat, and it looks like that dotted line is covering a scar. But he also has some small piercings and this little like coif that he has oiled up and like slicked it up into this little like teardrop on the front of him. He is happily just yucking it up with who's ever next to him. But then, as you can feel the of Sheila's footsteps. His gaze averts from his conversation and then looks you guys up and down. He's gonna roll. Right when he gets to Talon, his eyes stop. Thomas, as he like puts his hands up, and Talon goes, "It's Talon," and he like kind of like puts up like a little shrug as he approaches, and as he kind of, you can see that Big Rico's shoulders start to relax a little bit. He goes, "Oh, Talon, yeah. Oh, hey, shove off. Haven't seen this bloke in fucking years. Hey, Talon, you still rolling with Thaddeus, are you? Come on, what are you drinking? Are you big girl? You with him? Oh, you must have some stories to tell, little one. Oh, rolling with Thaddeus these days." And he starts to pull out. What'll it be? As he like starts pulling like mugs, and like filling them up. And he, Heavy Neck just goes, "I'll have an ale." Goes, "Finally, hey, like the look," and he like gestures to like the bald part of his head, and you can see that he also has a mandala on one side that like is centered on his ear, and then on the other side it is a cobweb that has a bunch of spiders and like little mealworms that are stuck in it and flies. So it's kind of like he has like one gorgeous side and one like disgustingly gross side. He goes, "All right, ale for you, big one."
Oh, and I'm just gonna grab two filled ones
All right,
with one
so
hand.
2 more. All right, that's going to be 20 gold pieces. How about you? You and you down there.
Rum.
Rum.
You
All
have
right,
you have
that'll be
a,
5
a
gold.
scone.
A what?
A scone. Just a tea.
Ooh, ma'am. Ooh. Oh, I could tell you're the funny one. What are you drinking?
Yep, that's me. All the jokes. I'll have just a cup of tea.
Oh, you'll have it now. And he just pours you another ale out of the pitcher and slides it to you. That'll be 5 gold pieces. And you.
I'm good. Thank you, mate.
It's kind of weird, but all right. And you on the end. Utah.
I'll have a rum.
Oh yeah, we already got that. So yeah, sorry. Distracted. There's a lot of you. I don't see new
Yeah.
faces often.
Yeah, sorry, I'm driving.
All right, he pulls out this. Do you want dark or light?
Dark.
All right, cool. So he pours you some this nice brown rum, slides it over to you. That'd be 10 gold pieces.
And slide it back.
All right, so Heavy Neck will grab everything. And nice. He does a very good job about not revealing his coin purse. All right, so as you guys are doled out your drinks, and he saddles up next to you guys right in front of Tolland, he pulls out this real long Gandalf pipe that's looks like it's seen a lot of use. The bottom of it is very well polished. He pulls out this little pouch, fills this tobacco pipe with a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of green for those of you who are into tinkle grass, and then he packs it in and then lights the match. And so you lot, where the fuck are you guys from? And what do you why might I find you on the Birds of Paradise? Talon kind of takes a deep breath. So tell me about Thaddeus. The guy, Rico, kind of pauses for a second and looks him over. So, his eyes dart to the right, to the left. So you ain't with Thaddeus, or else you wouldn't be asking me that. Talon breaks out into a cold sweat. Like you can, on the side of his temples are already starting to beat up. He goes,
Of course we're with Thaddeus. We just haven't seen him, so that's what he was wondering.
Roll a persuasion check, sir.
19.
Ooh, oh man, God damn it!
See,
You
that's why I don't drink. See, because I gotta keep that sharp wit. I gotta keep track of these people.
son of a bitch. He like you have
You can call me Frosty, by the way.
Frosty. I like that. I like that. So he looks over and goes, "So this must be a new crew then, since Thaddeus is just giving them out now, since he's king of the fucking seas." Tom's like, "Yeah, I know, it's pretty crazy. That's why we're here. We're here to kind of rest up and like we're on our way to Travaza, kind of do some stuff and kind of hang out." He goes, "So then you would know that Thaddeus is currently on a collection tour, and he's going to be kind of hard to find for the next 2 weeks. You know that, right?" And like you can see that his eyes are narrowing in on Talon. I was like, "Yeah, no, yeah, yeah, I know." Yeah.
Tolan, stop bullshitting him. This guy is so. Okay, look, this guy that we work for is so compartmentalized. He doesn't tell us anything. All right. I, I I apologize for butting in. I know this isn't my place to really butt in here, but like, he gets like really intimidated by people. So like, I
You must
suppose
be the first mate.
more or less, yeah. I guess de facto the last one is kind of flew the coop.
Yeah, I heard he keeps it pretty compartmentalized. That like only certain people know certain things. So
We're more just trying to figure out what the hell is going on. So
uh,
you said a collection tour. What does that even mean?
you guys must be from like you must be from like you must be OG Black Fog then, aren't you?
I'm OG from the Astral Sea, and then I came here and they picked me up, and then I joined the crew.
All right, well, if you can't remember or haven't heard, uh, your boss,
Wait, this boss or that boss?
Thaddeus,
That boss, big boss. Got it.
the golden fucking kraken of this, is now king of the seas because he killed Baroness Phantasma.
See, this is information that I love to know. That we love to know. We thought he was dating her.
Should Now that's interesting. I have heard a lot of rumors that he ain't you know, that was all could like it could all have been staged. That doesn't make any sense. So yeah, no.
But that makes so much more sense. You're right.
Your boy Thaddeus now has control over.
But how do you kill Phantasma?
Roll a persuasion check.
15.
The guy next to you, who's just kind of been minding his own business, kind of eavesdropping a little bit. He swings his drink around and goes, "Yeah, you didn't know? Oh my god. Okay, so, dude, I kind of respect and I'm thinking about joining the Black Fog because like I really respect Thaddeus because like I think the dude's a genius. The dude, okay, so I don't know what he did, but he basically like tricked Baroness into like coming in to like meeting him with like no backup. And then him and his boys just rolled up and then and he just like and he's just like ship gone, Phantasma dead. And
My
now
fr-
he has like control of like a lot of fucking ships. And
My-
how,
Hold on. So he sank Phantasma's ship.
and he and this guy like then he's like he puts his arm on your bicep and goes, yeah, he's like I mean the guy's pretty crazy. Have you not met the guy?
Sheila's just gonna squeeze it a little bit more. It was like, so that's
Ow, 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 ow. He's gonna try to pull away. Are you letting go?
no.
roll its strength. It's merge grapple check. So athletics.
18.
Yeah. He starts to look a little scared. What?
So did they sunk her ship? But is she
Yeah.
actually? So she's dead.
Dead, absolutely dead. She's dead, swimming with the fishies.
Sheila, may I interject?
My hand. It's kind of not saying I don't like it. It just kind of hurts.
My,
She gets squeezed a little bit more and then let go.
my friend, you said you were thinking about joining the Black Fog, yeah?
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
What
Like
and what's stopping you? What makes you think that you could join anybody else that wouldn't be immediately overtaken by the Black Fog Company?
well, I mean the Black Fog Company is like the safe bet nowadays. Like
It is
I'm
the
not
only
gonna.
bet. I'm going to tell you right now, it's the only bet.
Well, yeah, I'm
So
not.
perhaps you should think a little bit harder about that and consider what the options actually are.
Well,
We can
yes.
bring him along with us. At least he'd be cannon fodder.
Well, I don't like the sound of that. Come on. Plus, I'm already with these guys. I'm already with this crew over here. So
Well,
Can I make a perception check at like the strength of their crew compared to ours?
go for it. As we roll perception.
Pretty
Utah,
menacing crew they got there.
Utah, you're like this whole fucking place could be his crew. I don't know. This guy's
Was cool up until the roll.
well, your whole crew is going to be Black Fog soon enough, or they're going to be at the bottom of the sea. So I just, just something to consider.
Bend
Alright.
to the bottom of the sea. Gets a little deeper every time.
all right. So, um, you guys, as you guys are having your conversation, who has the highest passive perception?
Have a 20.
Clem.
Of course, it's fucking Clementine.
Of course. I don't know. All right.
Clem and Max are best friends.
Clementine, you notice that like as your friends are having this conversation, and you're kind of just like taking in this like oh this dingy ass fucking like shanty bar in the middle of fucking the ocean. You notice that there is a female individual, dark complexion with a like little tiny black afro. Um, and it looks like she cannot stop staring and trying to like listen to your guys' conversation.
I'm just gonna kind of like look at Heavy Neck and I'm like, the young woman over there seems particularly interested in what
Who?
we have going on.
Yes, we brought a giant into a bar. Of course she's fucking interested.
Well, I just mean more than we usually see.
Well, how about this? If you think it's important, go talk to her.
Oh,
And
no,
I'll
no,
watch,
she's.
I'll watch your back.
Oh,
No, I think it's a good idea to work on your people skills. And Heavy Neck's just gonna like kind of like shove you into the direction of go talk to her. I'm gonna keep it. I'll keep an eye out here. I'll keep an eye right on this.
I suppose I wander over and I'm just gonna politely say hello.
What do you want?
I assumed perhaps you want something because you were looking kind of giving a glance over.
You're interesting folk. You're new.
Well, that is true. What's your name, dear?
Roll persuasion check. She looks very, very standoffish.
23.
Against a bard. You with 21? Even though she is stubborn as fucking hell, um, she looks you over. You're sharper than you let on, aren't you?
Because age isn't everything. This bird still has it.
Sit. Do you sit?
Pardon?
Sit.
Oh, um, yeah, but like like if it's like a booth, like it would be like
Yeah.
kind of like like near the edge. Like she's not getting like
Okay, that's
too
fine.
too cozy.
So then a clever, perceptive individual like yourself would notice that new people that ain't never been seen in this place before come in asking about the whereabouts of Thaddeus. Some would think that is a little bit suspicious, wouldn't they? And she just takes a nice big gulp of her ale.
Well, I mean my friend here was working with him, and
And he doesn't
it's
know
just
where he is or his whereabouts.
well they I guess from what I understand they got separated a while back, and
They did they?
that I mean again that's I don't think I know the whole story, but
Well, how about this? If you work for the Black Fog Company, when you find him, you tell him that the mutiny is coming for him. And then she takes another big gulp from her ale.
I will pass that message along.
Goodbye. She takes another drink. She almost just like, did you sit on the same bench as her or the opposite?
I feel like opposite.
Okay, good. Yeah, she
Otherwise I feel like that would be
just
weird.
looks and goes like, goodbye. Like waves you out of her own booth to leave.
Oh, okay, bye. And I guess I'm gonna wander away and let my friends know that this woman was rather disrespectful, but just no manners at all, young people these days.
Oh, was she rude to you?
Uh, quite a bit actually. Yes.
You know, we in the Black Fog Company don't stand for that. But I was told we can't fight here, so I suppose we do nothing about it, yeah?
Yeah, and you're not gonna touch one of my employees.
Oh, it's your employee?
That's Plank. She helps me run the place.
Oh, interesting.
And the
Well,
crow in here looks a
customer
little intimidating.
service skills could use a bit of work.
I don't pay her for customer service skills.
Okay, well, we just wanted to pass along the feedback.
It's been taken. So you guys stay in the night. You guys just off get fueling up. You guys need some food. We do have some like dried meats and stuff, but that's pretty much it.
Nothing cooked, eh?
No. We you have to wait. We try and do like a big bonfire thing once the sun goes down because it's just easier to cook like on a giant pit.
That makes sense.
You're all welcome to stay.
I don't know. What will you say, Captain Toland?
Sounds like like he looks backwards. It's only about like maybe like an
Don't know
hour
if we could
away. before
impose
it goes down.
like that.
I mean, Okay. He's like,
I
you
could
know,
go for some hot food.
yeah, you know, can you just go get it? Can you go get some of the food, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do. And he's like, yeah, sure, sure. I should probably. Some guy's just sitting there going, yeah, finally, mate. Could you like maybe fill this up? I've been holding it for like 20 seconds any day now. And he's just like some fucking pirate's just being a dick. And he's like, oh, right away, right. Takes his head down and he is going to disappear for a second. And Talon just like turns his head so that he closes it off to you guys in the line. He goes, okay, so what are we guys doing? What are we doing? What are you doing? Like, so,
Is it safe for us to stay here?
so that I mean, as long as we're not dicks, yeah, it's safe.
So
So
what?
they seem to be against Thaddeus from what I'm understanding.
Who? What do you mean? And Heavy Neck's genuinely confused because he didn't hear anything. What are you talking about?
Well, they seemed to not really be in favor of him. They don't want to join the Black Flag Company, and they don't really
Well,
have
that was
any.
one pussy.
Oh, it wasn't this whole crew here.
Just that guy. I mean, I just assume he's just some dick part of that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's just a pussy. He just didn't want to join, I think.
Ah,
Which he can't because he's weak. And he like sticks his head over and around Sheila's arm, and just to make sure that that guy just like quickly kind of looks behind you guys.
Is that really the policy, or is it just no weak people?
Yes, I mean, pretty much. If you show weakness, you die.
Except for like Clem, right?
She does. I mean, she shows strength in other ways.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. And clothing making. We'll need a clothing maker, I guess.
That's a
It-
perk, I think.
Important skill.
It's a strong skill.
I'll get matching outfits.
We should
So-
get matching. We should get Black Fog Company outfits.
Why don't we? Like, we gotta meet up with Thaddeus and fucking get some uniforms going. This is fucking bullshit.
Clem, what did that lady say to you? She was just
What are you talking about?
I don't.
she was just rude.
Very polite.
What? Did she call you over?
He just was staring over here. You know, which okay. First of all,
Oh,
bad
so-
manners to begin with.
Oh, so you just went over and talked to her, and then she was rude to you. Well,
No,
duh,
no.
she's gonna be rude to you.
No, I sent her over to do some human
Oh,
interaction.
well, obviously she's gonna be rude if you just go up and butt into her dinner.
Well,
Yeah.
she was being rude first. She was staring.
Well, we stare all the time.
Yeah, that's not a bit like what. That's not a fucking.
You know what? I'm gonna go apologize.
Yeah,
You let me know how
I'm
that
gonna
goes.
come with you because this is. All right, after you.
All right, Finn's just gonna kind of like walk very properly.
She's in the middle of finishing her drink. Puts it down.
Hello,
No,
dear.
Not you guys.
I just wanted to apologize on behalf of my friend who came over and apparently bothered you.
Look, no, look. Okay, sorry. The whole like mutiny thing was a joke. It was a joke. It was just a thing I heard. That was a thing. Look, I was just kidding.
Mutiny thing.
You
And
see,
then, Finn's just gonna turn and like look at Clementine.
her eyes start just like darting back and forth. She's like,
All right, so let's hear it.
she looks over.
No, it's all right. No fighting in here. I'd love to hear it.
Can you follow me?
Am I following you to a place where fighting is allowed?
No, no, no. Just get in the booth with me. Just get in the booth. Just get in the booth. Just get in the booth. So,
Sure. Finn's gonna sit
you
down.
can tell that she's really she's like there's a little stuttering going on, a little shakiness in her movements.
Now, why are you gonna be rude to the little bird, but you're gonna be like timid with me? I don't
Look.
understand this.
Look, you guys come in asking about Thaddeus, and then saying you work for him. I was just getting suspicious, and I just made a joke. I'm sorry.
Insight check. 20.
This bitch is so hiding something. like I mean the setup, if the setup wasn't enough,
Right.
just tell that this was like dripping in bullshit.
Now, okay, so let's say for a moment that I believe you that that was a joke. And you were just making a joke at the expense of our little friend, who may or may not be a gullible little bird.
She seems smart.
What's it based upon? All these, everything's kind of based in fact a little bit. It's just, no harm will become you, because as I have been instructed, there's no fighting in here.
Okay, well, uh
I respect the rules.
there are rumblings. She like really brings her head close to you guys. She goes, there are rumblings that there might be a anti-Thaddeus movement called the Mutiny.
All right. Is this a widespread movement? Small patches?
Okay, look, are you? I'm not gonna I'm not gonna give up anybody that I know.
Well, no. I'm speaking more in general here. I'll be honest with you, and Finn's gonna lean in, like, Heavy Neck's there, right?
Yeah,
So Heavy Neck will be able to hear this, but like he's just gonna be quiet. Like, I'll be honest with you, I'm more looking out for myself. I'm sure Thaddeus can handle himself and his big giant fucking monster ship. We don't have as large of a ship, and I'd rather not be marooned in the middle of the ocean. So perhaps you could like give me a heads up. What to look out for? Yeah.
not widespread. It's fairly young in its existence. It started. It's from what I hear, it's uh, made up of Baroness loyals that are taking up her death as some sort of martyrism or reason to a call to arms, and they're calling themselves the Mutiny.
Okay. So the
I mean, you would know that right when Thaddeus decided to absorb the Baroness's fleet, that there was some pushback.
So it's not so much anti Thaddeus as much as it is pro Phantasma
It's anti-Thaddeus.
because of Phantasma loyalists,
Yes.
and not
Yeah.
so much just independence.
There's a few independents from what I can gather.
All right. Interesting. Well, I thank you for your information.
Um,
He will not be forgotten.
you
And then
didn't hear,
Finn's gonna get up.
you didn't hear it from me.
Hear what?
Thank you. She just like buries her head and like goes for a drink that's not there. That's it. Yeah, that's all right. Fine.
Unless you got something.
Are the mutinies serious? Is it serious? Like, cause like how many people would you say? Just gives you guys both little side eye. I don't know exact numbers, but I know it's gonna be enough. And she takes her finger and she's like starting to scrape into the wood.
I would like to insight check that. Oh,
Yeah.
yep. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, she seems all right. She just may be frustrated with the conversation, but she seems distracted by something. Heavy Neck will might as well insight as well.
I believe you wholeheartedly.
Then you see Heavy Neck kind of look at you and go, "Hey, Finn, come here.
Yes. crewmate Heavy Neck.
Do you think we ought to? Are we gonna pursue this thing?
Um, if we do, I would think perhaps we should not in here at this moment when we're surrounded by people after we just told them a different story.
I know. I'm just saying. All right. And he just.
I think we stick with our neutral party story for now and follow up on this lead at a later time.
Okay. All right. That's fine. He turns over to like. All right. Well, you and your shitty jokes aside, have a lovely fucking evening. And then he just like taps twice on the table and just like shuffles off on the booth.
What the
Then
fuck was that? She was so nice to us. What the fuck, dude?
I'm being a piece of shit because I'm the fucking I'm the black fog guy.
Have a lovely evening. Plank, was it?
Yeah, it was Plank.
Oh, have a lovely evening, Plank.
I'll try. And you leave her disappointed with Heavy Neck. You may have gotten the wrong read there. Anyways, you guys walk back to the bar. What were the rest of you guys talking about while they were conversating with Plank? Anything?
Sheila is just
Yeah, I
drinking.
think Clementine was just like staring.
Okay.
Yeah, you drinking with Sheila hard.
Yeah, Utag is just slamming shots back.
Nice. All right. Big Rico is happy to indulge you guys. He will ask you, what are your plans like going forward now? Like, do you just own all of the oceans? Where are you gonna go next?
Is he talking to us about that?
Yeah, Big Rico's shooting the shit with you, serving you shots left, right, and center.
Utag would just be talking about like places that he's been. He's not really
Been up to Irium.
Yeah, he's more concerned about where the sea will end up taking him instead of where he's going.
Okay, I
So,
dig that. Respect that journey.
Yeah. So he tells him about like one of the like jobs that he pulled before.
Huh. Okay. Cool. He is once you begin your story, he immediately dives in and like becomes enamored with it, losing himself in it. You guys can reminisce through that story. He's wide-eyed, even tall. Everyone basically around you like will like get absorbed into this story. Is it your origin story? Is it just like some?
I probably wouldn't be saying that to a bunch of people that I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking like maybe a different version of it, but
Yeah, I'd say I'd leave out the fact that it wasn't in my head, and that it was real,
okay,
and
cool.
and that's where the story would end.
All right, cool. He just sits there and goes, "Holy shit, mate! I don't know that's real, but that's a good fucking story. Your shots all free. That was, whew, you had me. And fair is fair." And he'll pour three more, put them in front of you. As you guys get back, he goes, "Did you have a lovely, lovely talk with Plank? She doesn't usually talk that much."
She's a nice girl. I like her.
Yeah, she means well.
She'd be a good crewmate.
She used to sail. Not anymore. Now she stays with me.
How's she as a fighter?
Well, in my prime, she'd kick the living shit out of me.
I do
But I was
appreciate that.
never much of a fighter. I was much more of a talker, which is why I love this place so fucking much.
Big same.
Yeah, she's quite good. whatever she has on her right now, she could very easily kill you with.
That's wonderful to know.
Yeah, point her in the right direction. She can get the right thing done.
What's her price? How do you keep her here?
We have a common interest and goal. And
Oh yeah. And Finn's gonna like lean in like with a smirk. He's gonna be like, "What's that?"
a roll persuasion check.
All right, so that's a 14, and I'm not gonna beat a 24.
No. I'm not gonna tell you unless you
Not
guys
yet. You're not gonna tell us yet. You need a few more
you
drinks.
guys unless you guys tell me a secret about you guys.
You want a secret?
You guys roll with Thaddeus. What's the most fucked up thing you've done? It's gotta be some sick shit. I've heard some twisted things about that man. And he's gonna pull up, he's gonna, oh, I need to slow down a little bit. And he pours himself wine.
I'll tell you what. You want to know?
No, fuck you, pour your own drinks.
Killed a lot of monsters. None of them lived in the sea.
Tell you what. You want to know how we got in? It
Oh,
was
yeah.
it was more of an audition than anything else.
Yeah.
His one of his ships came for us, and we sent it to the bottom of the sea. And he offered us a job.
Well, that is mighty pragmatic, isn't it?
Isn't it?
That sounds pretty classic. What's he like to work for? Have you met him? Have you seen him?
I've never met him. Tolan's, I think, the only one that met him.
I was like, I met him before he put on the gold mask and before he was a giant douchebag. He's going to roll a sleight of hand against. Oh my God, it's rollies. Somebody else roll for Talon. He has a +10. Oh, you have to be a 10. Come on, sleight of hand, so he didn't notice. All right, yeah.
That's an 18 plus 10.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt, Talon's okay. He goes, what'd you say? I was like, since he got so pleasant. And he looks and he goes, it's even since he got so mad, right? I heard that he went straight up to the top guy in the Baroness's army and just blew his head clean off.
That sounds about right.
Let's fell in line after that, I'm pretty sure.
That's how you do it, right?
I mean, that's how an animal does. That's how a butcher that would do it.
Tell you what, I'll give you one more secret of mine, and then you tell me your secret of yours. Sound good?
He leans back. And goes, this better be a good secret.
And Finn's gonna lean in and like just very quietly tell only him and nobody else in like Finn's crew.
Mm-hmm.
When we're done taking over this ocean, I'm gonna bring this crew into the Astral Sea and take that over.
If it's just between you and him, he whispers back. He goes, "You and every one of your ships are going to be in the bottom of the fucking ocean. End of year." And then he leans back away with like this big smile on his face. He goes, I'm coming. And then like he picks up like two bottles of ale, like two like fresh bottles of ale, and then like walks away like he's like going to do stuff. Like some other guy comes and like starts like cleaning the bar over. So I was, what'd you fucking say to him?
What I needed to, apparently.
Okay. So should we like get some food? Are we gonna
let's stay for dinner. I'll tell you over some hot food.
Okay. All right. So it's 9:21. Do you guys want to let next session be like the conversation or like dinner and then the next step, or do you guys want to keep cruising? Because I got plenty more.
I feel like we're probably at a good stopping point.
So you guys can like rest. You guys can get a short rest if you need it. Probably not. But you guys can wait until sundown, and then Big Rico and a bunch of other people who are not like, I mean, they look like they are ex-pirates or some sort of like heavily tattooed or like mercenary type, but they get this massive 10-foot diameter fire pit with this like huge iron like grill that sits on top of it, where they're gonna put all of these like cuts of like pork, of like it would be like smaller rodents, like there would be a lot of birds, but just like a lot of like full-bodied carcasses that are thrown on to cook and then roast for like the next like 2 hours, as like they then start to like slowly cut it open, and everyone's kind of like getting to the point where like the booze is starting to kick in. So like that's when like, you know, the dinner will start to be very alive, and a lot more pirate shanties will be
So
sung.
so while that's all cooking, Finn's gonna be like, "Hey, Captain Toland, I'm gonna go back to the ship and see if anybody else wants in on this. All right, I'll be back."
All right, that's fine. Be here. Or sorry, that's yeah, it's fine. I'll be here. And we will pick up with what do you want to? We want to finish with what you're gonna do. Let's do that.
Oh
On the
no,
ship.
that I was just like leading in, so whoever plays next week.
Oh, okay. So then you could come perfect.
Yep.
Then we will end with Finn swimming away. And well, no, just not. You don't have to swim at all. You can just walk to the ship, and then we will pick up next week with whomever wants to join in on the feast, and what becomes after that. So, thank you all for sticking with us past our usual. Well, it's not even a usual 9 o'clock. It's kind of just like a goal that I never hit.
Ambiguous 9 o'clock.
Yeah. But either way, thank you so much. Tune in next week, Wednesday, where we will pick up with what happens at the Birds of Paradise bonfire. So, thank you guys. Stay safe.